2-2, man. They did pretty decent the last couple.
Yeah, because they fucking didn't play.
Aside from them giving up a lot of sacks.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna get a lot of sacks and a turnover. Lead.
I keep the lights on when I leave, just in case you wanna see me. Come over, I'm on one, not sober, I'm on one.
Matthew Stafford is a top 6 quarterback in the league. What has he done besides throw jump balls to Calvin Johnson? What has he done? He's got a new uniform now? So they're going to put him at number 8? Matthew Stafford out the list. Just take him out the list and you can throw Kirk Cousins there. Even at number 10. I'd still put him above. No, I'll leave him at number 10.
You walk in, you're going to sit here and tell me you pick Kirk Cousins over Matthew Stafford to come out of the goddamn tunnel with you, Borba? Are we being serious?
Yeah, dude. Matthew Stafford hasn't really beat.
That's like that Max Killer Manigua
Vikings like twice.
Matthew Stafford has kept an entire organization from being sold out of Detroit. The city of Detroit lives on Matthew Stafford. They eat because of Matthew Stafford. They still have the lion as a logo because of Matthew Stafford. That's slander that you're putting on him, Borba, just to defend Kirk Cousins? What are we doing?
No.
Can't make me miss her, no way. Can't make me miss her, no way. Hey. Can't make me miss her, no way. I keep the lights on when I leave, just in case you wanna see me. Come over, I'm on one, not sober, I'm on one. Get closer, I'm on one. I keep the lights on when I leave, just in case you wanna see me. Come over, I'm on one, not sober, I'm on one. Get closer, I'm on one, yeah.
Alright, JB, got a little thing.
Oh my God.
Champ is here. Borba, I know you're looking. Like that man Roman Reigns from the WWE. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge the champion. Acknowledge the undisputed SOL Pickem Champion. It's not going to be the second week, the third week, the fourth week, the fifth week. It doesn't matter what week. I will be your champion week after week.
Dude, watch all the WWF classics, dude. Took all the lines.
I know you hit the gym, Borba. I know you got some muscle. But hey, the champion's got a little something too. You want to know what happens, Borba? When you lose. You want to know what you have to do when you lose? You got to spin the wheel and do what losers do. Borba, when you make your picks this week,
God.
try to be a little less Kirk Cousins-y, yeah? Champions come and go. Legends live forever.
Oh, snap. That was awesome. Welcome to the show. Good morning. This is Speaking Out Loud. It's your boy, Rene. Along with me to my left is the co-host, one and only, John Borba.
Yo.
What up, JB? With us today, joining us also is Raul, the Cowboy fan. So what up, Raul? What's up? Let's put you on the screen, Jay. Let's put you on the screen. That's awesome. Well, that was the intro to the show, JB. What'd you think about it?
You got me a little hyped, dude.
Champ is here?
Yeah, you were watching the 2000 WWF rewinds, but It was pretty good. It
You
was
like
pretty
it?
good. Yeah,
All right.
I like
Appreciate
it.
it. Well, the
Brought
champ
some
is here.
energy.
This is what happens whenever, you do a little research, Borba, you get a little luck, and you pick the right team to win.
Yeah.
And, just like the Cowboys, we're winning. You feel me? Do you feel me?
Oh my god!
Do you want to touch this? Do you want to feel? Don't touch the champ's belt. What's wrong with you?
I
Come
was gonna
on.
touch it, dude.
No, you touch this when you win.
Yeah, I will win. I got it this week.
My bad. You're on the show, so I gotta let you.
Ah, dude.
What is wrong with you,
Oh
Borba?
my God.
Hell no. We ain't touching
Oh my
JB.
God.
But like I said on the little clip that I had there, the losers have to do what?
Losers got to spin the
They
wheel.
got to spin the wheel, JB. So let's go ahead and spin it. You
Oh
still
my
owe us.
God,
You're in debt just a
man.
little bit just because we didn't get our shirt done. Kevin Kelly knows exactly
I'll make
how
up for it
feels.
next week.
So,
If I got to do two challenges in one day, then I'll do them.
all right. Well, it is what it is. Let's
Not
go.
three though.
Let's
I'm
go
not doing
check
next
out this wheel.
I'm
But
not
JB,
losing.
we got this Packer game real quick while me and Jake get
Yeah.
this set up. It's 20-13. There's 26 minutes left in the third quarter. Daniel Jones might be
26,
driving
huh?
them down. What do you think about this Packers team, bro?
So from what I've seen so far, Giants have been playing some decent defense. Like Giants are dogs. They're just not that good. But so I think the difference is going to have to be getting pressure on Daniel Jones. You got to make him as uncomfortable as you can. Inside the pocket, outside the pocket, you got to get him moving on his feet a little bit. That offensive line has missed on so many early draft picks, past 5 years or so. Like they just got one of the worst lines in the league. It shows a lot with a team like the Giants. That's, they got some weapons, but they got a couple guys out at wide receiver. So it's still a 7-point game. Giants are driving right now.
I like the mustache.
Hey, thanks.
Digging the mustache you got going on there.
Yeah.
JB, the thing about the Packers, if you're a Packers fan right now,
Yeah.
you're not comfortable.
You're not.
right?
You're not happy.
You're not comfortable.
You're still not satisfied. Even if you win this game, from what I've seen so far, if you win this game, you're still not satisfied. You're like, we're not that good.
It's gonna be ugly.
You're just not that good of a football team.
But do you ever get
Green
the
Bay,
feeling,
you're just not that good.
Do you ever get the feeling that maybe like they're just kind of edging these games out, but it's kind of a good thing that they're edging these games out because it's just like how we
it's the
said about
same
the
thing
Vikings.
with the Vikings.
It's like it looks ugly, but you're getting W's, and
Yeah.
it's a matter of just getting it
yeah.
fixed at the right
You gotta
time
get it
to make the
fixed.
right run. Me and Earl were talking yesterday, and
So
we
you
were
could
talking
say that
about
about
how,
the Packers, or you could just say they're lacking the talent at certain areas,
which could
especially
be true.
offensively.
Could be true, but it could take some time for them
Yeah.
to mesh. It is a lot of brand new guys
It
coming
is.
into town. So JB, let's look at this wheel here. Jay, let's get us on the cam here real quick. Well, there's three of them, huh? We're set. My bad. I'm over here talking shit. So let's look at this camera. What do we got? We got booty smacks. You wanted to pick that last time. We got booty snacks. What
I
else?
could
we
just
got?
receive those
We got the
instantly.
two shotguns. Dizzy. Do
Okay.
A little spin. Do a
Two
little
shotguns.
spin.
I'll do that right now too.
Might
I'll do that right now
You
too.
might have to go on Main Street. Hold up a sign that says
I'm not. Yeah.
honk if,
see,
you got to
that's
promote
gonna be-
something.
I'll do that on a.
He's
Monday
gonna be
morning.
a walking marketing board there. What else we got, Jay? What else we got here, Jay? Wrong team outfit. How would you look in a Zeke jersey? Kind of cute.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, JB. What else we got here? Get egged. What?
Oh
So you would stand against a wall and we would just throw eggs at you?
Oh,
That's
fun.
nuts. That's
I'm wearing a
exciting.
mask, dude.
Can I get a little drum roll? Can I get a drum roll? Let's spin this. You ready?
Yeah, spin it.
Let me get a drum roll, JB. There you go.
I'll shoot for the chip challenge.
Yeah.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
God.
That's gonna be fucking
Get
fun.
egg, dude. Oh my God.
Clapping for you and everything.
No.
All right, JB. So you're getting egged here.
At least you get your protein in.
Get a little bit of protein in.
Yeah, there you go. Get your morning
Dude.
protein. You like egg whites?
Yeah.
JB, you're getting egged
All right.
by the champ. It's gonna hurt. I know it's gonna hurt. You want to know why it's gonna hurt? That's probably why it's gonna hurt. But let's talk about some football now. Are you guys watching along with us? The fourth quarter just started, and Daniel Jones is driving down to possibly win this game against the Packers. He's going to get upset, and they're going to go down to 3-2. Our division is looking like the best division in the league right now. The NFC East, the division that you guys would shit on every
I
week.
still do. The reality, it's gonna even out. Like they're 3-1 right now, dude. They're gonna go 6-11, 7-9, 7-10, whatever you want to call it. Redskins are god awful. Commanders, whatever you want to call them, the commies. Like they're gonna go solid 6-11. Well, the division will play out as it should. It's
You're
still
here.
early.
The Cowboys are the best team in the league. They're probably going to win the Super Bowl. And I mean that as a champion, Borba.
Let's go,
I know
Daniel.
what it feels like to be a champion. But JB, let's talk about some games. All right, Thursday night, we might have seen the worst football that we've ever seen in our life. A game that ended 9-6.
Pathetic.
A game that I
Pathetic.
also won a bet on.
Pathetic.
Because I bet that the Colts would win. Live bet came in for me. Appreciate it. Even though on my picks, I did pick the Broncos. But that just shows how dumb I am. Try to be safe on the picks because I try to be the champ. But sometimes it bites me in the ass.
Yeah.
We both picked the Broncos because we assumed that Russell Wilson was going to finally find
assume.
some type of consistency.
And the Colts have no weapons, no nothing. And still kick 4 field goals and beat you.
Richard Sherman went off on him. You see that, yeah?
Everybody's going off on Russ.
But Richard Sherman did it on like NFL Network right
Did
after
he?
the game. Post game said, "Run the damn ball. This looks a little too familiar. Run the damn ball."
I mean, when you're not hitting your first read, I mean, we got players throwing off their helmet in the middle of the field, pissed off that they're not getting the ball when they're wide open. Like, Russ, how do you not see it? Like, that's every week we got like a meme or something of him missing a wide open dude, just eyes in the back of his head,
To win the game.
not in the front. Like, he's not looking where he's like, I don't get it. It's just you're not confident with the offensive scheme. You're not aware. It's just
Is this a Russ problem or a Hackett problem? No, that's a real
it's
question.
both. Hackett sucks. Thank
Whoa.
God. Hackett, the whole reason like Hackett was here it was to pick up that guy in green. To pick up that guy. That was
Aaron
plan A.
Rodgers.
Yeah, that was plan A. When you settle for plan B and it seems like it's what do you call it? Like
Well, sometimes plan B is
it's
the
kind of a
answer for
desperate
something.
move. It's kind of a desperate move. The plan B is not an answer for a professional franchise. That's not there is no
Seek professional help if you do want to use plan B.
Good game changer.
Because it doesn't always work. And we're seeing it here in Denver. Well, not here, but in Denver.
yeah,
We're
in
definitely
Denver.
seeing it. Plan B doesn't always work.
No.
For some people, it does. In Texas, it doesn't at all.
No.
It's not allowed over there. But
No.
I think what's going on is Hackett decided to kick the field goal in Green Bay. And so they were okay with shipping
See,
them out of
you're
town.
paying a guy $250 million. Why are you kicking a 63-yard field goal to win the game on 4th and 4? Like, go
Well,
for it, dude.
Yeah, but hindsight, do you
Re-
think it was almost like the right decision? Because they did go
No.
for it on 4th and 1, and my guy missed a wide open receiver to the right coming off his slant. Like, that should have been his first read.
That's his
Bro,
fault.
we
It's just showing like this looks like a washed up Donovan McNabb. That's what Russell Wilson looks like.
watched it, Donovan McNabb.
That's pretty bad.
I feel like that's an insult
That's
to Donovan McNabb because you could say that Donovan McNabb did take that Philly team to the Super Bowl because of
I'm
his
talking
play.
about a washed up
Oh,
Donovan
I'm sorry.
McNabb.
I just heard
Jesus.
washed up McNabb. I almost got offended. I'm not even an Eagles
A washed
fan,
up
but I do
McNabb
respect-
is him signing with the Vikings, throwing 10-yard curl routes into the dirt, 5 yards deep. I mean, this is awful. Like, this is awful. Russ is declining faster than anybody thought. I think it has to do with his ability to stay healthy, his decline in play. He's getting washed up. And that video the video that I shared. I mean, he called him out, dude. Like, you don't hear a lot of reporters calling out people like that.
Did you see the car?
That's
Carl
pretty
Grant
crazy.
rant?
No, I
Called him a
missed that.
poser.
Kind of
Called
went
him
off on me.
called him a poser, called him all this and that, saying he's too good at talking to people. He's shooing the media away, shooing other celebrities away, sports stars away. He doesn't want to talk to people. He's like a loner. He's just there with the shades on, not talking with anybody. Like, dude's like a poser. I think he is a poser. Like, come on, dude, you get beat 12-9, and then at the end of your press conference, you confidently say, "Let's ride," and then walk off stage, dude. You're a retard.
He's Mr. Unlimited.
Yeah. Because he has an ultra ego. Did you know that?
Sad, dude.
Everybody has an
Sad,
ultra
dude.
ego. I have an ultra
Let's
ego.
ride.
Did you not see mine?
No one's gonna ride with Russ after you lose 12-9. After all you've done all year, score 16 points most. After you played 3 out of 5 primetime games, and people have literally canceled their subscription to Amazon after.
Damn.
Like, they're like, this is so embarrassing. We need to get a month free of Amazon.
And then on
I
top
mean-
of that, you want to know what's coming next week on Amazon?
What?
Oh, Chicago against the Commanders. That sounds like
Oh my
great
gosh,
primetime
dude.
game.
Amazon's ruining
Al
their
Michaels
stuff.
is pumped.
Man, Amazon's plummeting each week.
I
With
don't-
these games.
I don't like. I think Russ. I'm like I don't want to take a shot at him personally because I don't know the guy.
I don't know him
obviously.
either, but
But
that's just what people say.
When you do watch a lot of his interviews, it does seem a little fraud. Like a lot of it looks scripted. It's like he's just trying to sell something. It's like the ultimate marketing scheme for him. Like he's just always on ad. Like he's always trying to sell something. That's the vibe that I get. And nothing's more annoying. It's like walking up to a car dealership and you don't even get to look at a car yet. It's already like buy this car. Like, you know what I mean? It's almost annoying. But then that's what separates like a good car salesman from bad or not so good one, or one that's trying to beat, or one that's too pushy, right? Yeah. And with good car salesmen, I do see a lot of them. You want to know where? Where? Tate Branch and Roswell that did sponsor this belt. So shout out to Tate Branch Roswell. Yeah. But I don't like the way the Broncos are playing. I think the defense is good enough to where they're going to win them games.
The defense is keeping them in every game.
Definitely.
When the offense can't do anything.
When Cooper Rush is better than Russell Wilson and he's getting paid that much money, like why isn't that the topic of conversation? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like Russell Wilson's salary needs to be the topic of conversation. That's why he's getting so much heat. Conversation that we always have. The value that you put on yourself. I don't necessarily think it's the value that they put on you. It's the value you put on yourself that rises your expectations, right? Mm-hmm. So for Russell Wilson, you say I'm a $250 million quarterback, then you better play like a fucking $250 million quarterback. Yeah. If you don't, expect what comes with it.
You got to expect all that.
Yeah.
You got to expect
and sometimes you're going to come after the fam. Look at Tom Brady right now. Tom Brady, I'm sure the last thing you want to talk about is his goddamn him and his family fighting. Do we even know if they're fighting? We have no idea. It's all speculations. But guess what? Tom Brady just happens to be the greatest that ever stepped on the earth to throw a football right next to Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, throw Aaron Rodgers in there, but wow. Tom Brady got number 12 right here, sitting right in front of us. You know, not on the TB12 plan though. No, doesn't eat avocado ice cream, cookies and cream.
This guy, no, Aaron Rodgers don't care, dude.
I was talking about Jay, but
no.
No, man, but I going into the start of this season, I didn't expect Denver to even win the division.
I didn't expect that either, but
because of the way that Hackett being a new coach. And what's crazy is he's never even been an offense coordinator. Hasn't been a head coach. So it's kind of like they almost
Denver is dysfunctional. Let's just say that.
They, like you said, they wanted to bring the Aaron Rodgers.
They wanted to bring Aaron Rodgers in. I think it just plan B. They went all in. They're like, Russ is still good.
Plan B doesn't always work. Denver knows. They're right across the street from us.
Don't buy plan B.
Stay strapped.
Stay plan A.
Stay strapped. Stay plan A. Stay strapped.
If not, dude, honestly, Drew Lock, his first 5 career games started. His record was 4-1, had a higher completion percentage, higher touchdown interception stats. He had everything. I was looking at some stats about that, so I don't know. I gotta look it up and find.
What do you, Raw? Let's get you involved here just a little bit. What are you most excited for this Sunday, this afternoon? I guess, right?
All in all, just some great football. I'm expecting a lot of good, plays. I mean, of course, I'm always looking forward to the Cowboys game. I've had me and you've talked about it. I have a bunch of mixed feelings about the Cowboys, especially after Coop left. I know that CeeDee Lamb's one of the big receivers there now. I usually tell a lot of people, like what happens when defenses get super smart and they start ending up covering up CeeDee Lamb. Luckily, we got Michael Gallup back.
Big plus.
Yeah, that's a big plus, but
a major plus.
My thing is that aside from running the ball, that gets me a lot of anxiety there, because as soon as you see Zeke line up there, they're going to run the ball. Poor Zeke, he hasn't really averaged a lot of yards since.
He's averaging like 4 or 5 yards a carry, which isn't terrible, right?
Yeah. I mean, especially with the Commanders, he actually picked up on that game. But I mean, anybody who can run against the Commanders can pretty much pick up big yards. With Dallas,
what you want to look, especially today, you got a major matchup, right? We could just talk about this matchup right now. So Cowboys versus Rams, 2:00 game. This matchup is interesting to me. I'm excited for this matchup just because how good our defense is played. But the one thing about our defense is they are ranked, I believe, 27 and giving up rushing yards, which is pretty awful. Wow. So that's where we do lack. But the Rams don't run the ball at all. Yeah. So I'm curious to see if McVay does kind of force the run today because of the lack of offensive line that they have right now. I mean, they've given up 14 sacks. We saw what happens when you give up a lot of sacks last week against Commanders, right? I mean, Michael Parsons is probably going to eat. He's going to eat lunch. He's going to eat breakfast. He's going to eat a snack. And he's probably going to eat dinner. And then he's probably going to have a late night snack. You have a late night snack? Probably not. Not with these fucking muscles. I have a late night snack. I always have a late night snack. But Are they going to run the ball? That's the major question here. Will the Rams run the ball, or are they going to like what's going on in LA with the Rams?
This
like
is what you've seen.
No
out.
offensive line. Can't run the ball. Cam Akers is a dude though. We've seen
Yeah.
him. We've seen glimpses of him.
The thing
being
with the
explosive.
Rams is, they have some weaknesses on the offensive line. Their tackles are kind of weak after Whitworth retired. But what we've seen out of LA,
50-year-old man.
no, but what we've seen out of LA the last 3 or 4 years, honestly, like I'm not surprised at it at all. They usually turn up the second half of the season. They start getting a good rhythm, a good flow at the second half of the season. Now, quarterback wise, Matthew Stafford. No, I'm not sold on him. I don't think they have the same super team like they did last year. Like Kirk Cousins could have won that Super Bowl, not Matthew Stafford. Anybody could. Half the quarterback, Jared. I think no. Okay, let's just be more honest. Let's be more honest.
Okay.
Jared Goff can win that Super Bowl. Jared Goff wins that Super Bowl.
Probably not. You want to
Yeah,
know what
he
happens to
does.
Jared Goff?
He does.
Probably.
He does. He wins that Super Bowl. I'm telling you, Matthew Stafford kind of got blown out of
we've
proportion
seen
for a little
what
while.
Jared Goff did the year before,
He brought him to a Super Bowl,
and what?
and they couldn't win
A
because
little
they
short.
didn't have a super team.
Because they didn't have a guy that could get
Jared
outside
Goff
the
had
pocket
everything. Jared
Bro.
Goff had everything, and
I'm
the
gonna
way that
diss- I'm gonna-
the way that Jared Goff has improved in the pocket on the run, absolutely, he would have been the guy to lead that team to the Super Bowl.
Not just anybody winning a
Absolutely.
Super Bowl in St. Louis or in LA last year. I think you're nuts for that.
No, half the
I'll give
quarterbacks in
Kirk
the league.
Cousins maybe some credit.
No, half the
But no.
quarterbacks in the league. Dak Prescott wins that Super Bowl as well. Yes,
Dak
he does.
for sure.
You're stupid. Okay, then why aren't you saying Jared
Why
Goff?
are you saying I'm stupid? Because Jared Goff is way down here.
No, he's
compared
not.
to Dak Prescott.
He's actually
Get the
his
fuck
level of
out
play. His
for
level
1
of
year,
play.
baby.
No, his level of
That's
play has
true.
gotten better. His level of play under McVay, he's even better. Like what he's done now outside of McVay has gotten progressively better. If you've watched the Lions games, he's gotten better outside the pocket, inside the pocket. He can sense
You mean
pressure a little bit
Campbell?
better.
Dan Campbell?
No, I'm saying outside of McVay since he's been gone,
Okay.
he's improved himself. Like McVay made him a better quarterback, obviously, than what
Yeah.
he wasn't that skilled, but he's improved outside of McVay.
Are we
which
seeing?
he's
Are
had
we,
to.
but are we for Matthew Stafford? I don't want to get too off on what we're
Yeah.
talking about. But with Matthew Stafford, do you think it's a lack of do you think they're getting the Odell Beckham effect right now? Like, do you think that Odell was
Well,
that
Allen
big of a
Robinson,
part?
they bring in Allen Robinson expecting him to
Supposed
do
to be a
something.
stud.
Dude hasn't gotten over 40 yards, 35 yards in a single game so far.
Yeah, but
Like he's not getting targets, he's not getting nothing. So they need to involve him, or he's just not getting open. It's one thing or another. So
he just
they need to
seems,
involve
he
him
seems disconnected to me.
Yeah.
Watching him, he
Maybe
seems
Allen
so
Robinson
disconnected.
just isn't that good. He was a dog earlier in his career. Like he was a pretty good
Or
receiver.
maybe it's just the fact that he's no longer the number one. He was so used to it in Chicago, where it was almost like
I don't know.
force fed to him. And then with
But
St.
he
Louis,
didn't
it's
even
kinda
get
like
over
it's a
1,000
read,
yards
read.
the last like 2 years.
Yeah, because
in
he's had-
Chicago.
who were his quarterbacks?
I don't know, but still, like, does that mean that he's just not that good, or
No, 'cause
like
he
if
was
he's not doing
definitely
it,
Chicago's
if he's not
best
doing it in
offensive player.
LA, what
But
are they just not on the same page?
I don't know.
They got to find a way to.
I think we're gonna definitely see today, especially because you got to assume. I'm curious to see if Trayvon follows Cooper Kupp today. That's something. That matchup's gonna be fun. That should be a fun match. But I'm curious to see if he follows them.
Does he follow or what? Does Diggs follow?
Well, normally Diggs does follow. Dallas is big on one-on-ones or
Well,
man-to-man.
Cubs getting for sure at least 12, 13 targets,
For
8,
sure.
9 catches.
For sure. Allen Robinson.
I mean, it's gonna be hard
too.
to-
Is that on Sean McVay or is that
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford? Are we just not
I
looking
think
at
it's
him?
kind of a little bit of both. Like,
Who wins?
who wins the game?
Yeah, Dallas and
It's gonna be close, but
Oh.
I think Rams win. I'll
Bro.
take Rams.
Earl's ass cheeks are starting to just go
Like this
Yes,
is
sir.
like the Rams. This is the Cowboys. Like you're eventually gonna lose a game with your backup, right? Like
Eventually.
or Cooper
Yeah,
Rush
yeah.
is just the
But they-
Messiah. Like
hear me
what
out.
is-
Hear me out here though.
Like you're gonna lose.
Matchups.
You're gonna lose a couple games.
Matchups make what?
Yes, the
Matchups make fights.
yes.
Right? In UFC,
It's a good
matchups
matchup.
make fights.
It's a good matchup,
But
but
this
I don't
is a good
expect it.
matchup for the Cowboys.
Cowboys better.
Last week, good
Oh my
matchup
God.
for.
Oh my God! They fumbled the punt,
But
and
they
the,
went out of bounds.
and the Packers didn't get it. They had a chance to get it. Oh my gosh!
Matchups make fights in the UFC, right? This
It's a good matchup. But
last week though, matchup Washington in favor of Dallas, not because of the quarterback, because defensively, a team that has that bad of an offensive line, you got to assume that with as deep as Dallas defensive line is, what happened. Exactly what we thought was going to happen. Week before that, Giants, same thing. You saw Daniel Jones running for his goddamn life, which brings it into question. Cowboys defense, how much better are they than the Green Bay Packers defense, who is supposed to be top tier, right?
What you don't want to see is the
not
Cowboys
that
defense getting lit up today. That's what you don't want to see. That's what shouldn't
No,
happen
you
for them to be elite.
But it's a
You
matter
don't
of
wanna see that.
matter of how long they are on the field, though, because we do see where good defenses are just. I mean, we saw San Francisco get shut out 2 weeks ago.
I think you
Not
guys
shut
are
out, but
able
just-
to move the ball and control some of the clock. Like you guys aren't going to get.
If that happens, though, I think Dallas
Stifle.
wins. The only way I think St. Louis, God damn the disrespect I'm putting on that. LA, the only way I think, or the way I think LA loses today is if they don't come out hot, if they don't come out quick, the last thing you want to do is give Cooper Rush life. And that's what these other teams have done. Because look at our games. It's like outside of that first game with Cooper Rush, they scored 2 touchdowns right off the back, right? Scored three points in the second half. So if you think Cooper Rush is better than Dak, you're an idiot. I mean, this is plain and simple. But so 3 points second half, we win that game against the Bengals, right? Next game, sure, we put up 24 and 26. Cool. But a lot of it is late. Our defense, I mean, we've somehow kept these games close, and then we've pulled off at the end. And let's remember, this against the Giants and the Commanders. So it's not like we're playing, the Bills and the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
We're not playing the best teams in the league right now, which is okay. You could throw the strength of schedule in my face right now. Who cares, Borba? Because you want to know what I'm eating? Dubs like Jameis Winston. That's what I'm doing right now. You know how it feels. 3-1 feels good, huh? Here, touch this. You won.
No, I'm not going to touch it until I deserve it.
You put your 3-1 just like me. Dude, don't touch my shit. I'm the champ, what? But JB, the Cowboys, it's been perfect for us so far, matchup wise. And I think today it's almost the same thing because it's a terrible offensive line. What's going to happen when Matthew Stafford doesn't have any protection? Matthew Stafford gives up at least how many? He gives you at least 1 or 2 opportunities to get a pick.
He'll give you a couple of opportunities.
Anthony Brown, look for Anthony Brown today. Because if I'm curious to see if Dallas chooses to double team Cup or if they just go 1-on-1, man-to-man with Cup and Diggs. But if not, if they go double team on him, Diggs or Brown are going to have a pick. I see a pick 6, honestly, because Matthew Stafford's like he almost sees the play before
risky.
or he tries to see the play before it comes. Yeah, there you go.
Read. He makes predetermined reads.
And it's always like on an out route. Typically on out routes, if the cornerback jumps it, it's to the house. I do see that happening. I think Dallas wins 24-17. 24-17, I think Dallas. I think they edge it out. I just think I think
Man, it's so hopeful.
correct me if I'm wrong here. Like, where do you just see where the Rams are going to dominate us?
I could say
they should beat us.
24-17 Rams. I would say opposite. 24-17.
I think if the Rams are going to be 2017.
I say it comes down to a field goal.
Yeah, which is reasonable.
Like I'm either.
I just don't think the Rams are that much better than Dallas, even without. If Dak was playing, I'm going into this game like Dallas is going to light them up. This is probably going to be a 31-17 game. If Dak's
I would say
Yeah. I mean, mind you,
I would say 31-24.
You were going off his
Either
last
way.
game. Let's not forget, Tampa Bay probably has best defense in the fucking league right now. Am I wrong? Are you going to argue that? They've held.
Oh my
We're
god.
top 5.
They've held everyone under
It's hard
20
to
points.
There
Damn,
he goes.
I ain't gonna lie, that was clean. Saquon's back.
Saquon, hey,
Saquon is back.
Earl. How tight is it right now?
Booty hole, huh? He's at brunch.
Thank God, he's about to be 3-2. He's about to be 3-2.
I still think the Packers win the division, but this
No,
is
they don't.
not gonna make.
Like, how do you see this team winning a division?
Well, it's just because when I watch the Vikings play, it's almost like I'm watching the Packers
No,
play.
it's not, dude.
Doesn't
It's
look
just
good.
not- no,
Especially
it
when you
doesn't.
have the type of weapons that you guys have. It's
Yeah,
hard
and
to
in the second half, we always get it going. Always get it going.
All right.
You know why? Because Kirk Cousins is making more plays than Aaron Rodgers. Bottom line.
But then he also has more weapons too.
Yeah.
What did you
So,
call? You always call the
We
Packers.
just got to get it on the same page.
You
Like,
always
we
call
should
the Packers
we
the
should
same-
easily win this division. Then is what you guys are saying. Then, like,
Well, no, I'm not
Packers
saying
don't
easily.
have the weapons. Yeah, but Packers don't have the weapons. Packers don't have this. Packers don't have that. Vikings got this. Vikings have that. Vikings have this. Okay, well, we just got to put it together.
Yeah, there's a difference between the tier
So
of
we should
your
win.
quarterback versus the tier of their quarterback, though. That's the biggest difference.
I'll take
If
Kirk
you
Cousins over
swap
Aaron
the two-
Rodgers.
Ooh,
Oh, my
wow.
God.
What is he? 5-2, 5-3.
boys. This is Speaking Out Loud. I appreciate you guys joining us today. It was an awesome show.
Look at this
God,
touchdown.
Nope, stop.
Got lit up.
you hate this team, huh? Do you
Packers
do you
are
like
so
like do you
bad.
hate cheese like mozzarella cheddar?
I hate
Like,
cheese.
no
I
cheese.
hate fudge
You just eat pizza with just marinara and pepperonis on
I
it
hate fudge
because you just hate Packers.
Yeah.
Every time you drive Bolaprino, you're just
I
like,
honestly like have disliked the Packers more and more.
Let's see what we got
because
here.
of that guy.
what we got here?
I don't
Jay?
like Aaron Rodgers.
Fly Eagle Fly. Big shout out to King Borba and the whole CTR. Dang, shout out Bobby.
Dang.
Shout out Bobby. Bro,
Hey.
if Eagles were allowed
Shout
to
out.
be shot, I would probably do it for fun. I just sit outside with my BB gun because I don't own actual guns because I'm not a gun guy. So I'd be out there with the little pellet gun.
Eagles, baby. Golly.
All right, let's talk about the Vikings. You guys got
We were playing Chicago.
in Chicago.
Chicago Bears.
It's going to be
Yep.
the low windy.
That's an L.
The weather's a little in the favor of probably not Kirk Cousins throwing the ball. My question here, JB, is like, are we not giving the ball to Dalvin Cook enough? Are we? What's the problem?
Well,
like, you guys are
he is a
awesome when
little
y'all run the
injured.
ball.
Yeah, he is a little injured, but I don't like. I like that we're not giving it. We're not forcing it to him. We haven't really needed to, except for I think Philly. We needed to start off a little bit quicker on the run game.
Yeah.
But they were kind of stifling that last week. Saints were all out on the run game.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
could not get Dalvin going. But
That's a good
That-
defensive line.
that's a good line. That's a good. The linebackers are the first two levels of that defense. I mean, that whole defense is solid and they're pretty healthy. So like I don't know, but I think the way they're using Dalvin right now, if they can just him and Alexander Madison together, I think is the real combo that we're starting to see. With Dalvin a little banged up with the shoulder, but I want to see Dalvin a little bit more out of the backfield. Like line this guy up out
So
wide.
a little
Like
more throw.
yeah, I want to see Dalvin get more involved out of the backfield. I'd rather like I like what we're doing running game wise. Like we're fine running game. Like our offensive line is one of the best run blocking offensive lines. Our tackles are playing lights out. Like our line is playing a lot better than it has in years. So I mean, I like what we're doing. I think we got to keep building, keep finding ways to use Dalvin in the running game, but also use him out of the backfield a little bit more because that'll open up our receivers. That'll open up everything else a little bit more. And that's just something that O'Connell has to incorporate to the offense while incorporating Thielen, while incorporating Osborne, while finding ways to get Justin Jefferson open. Like there's a lot of things you got to do to make each component of the offense helps a different part of the offense. So
Yeah.
I think once we develop that, I mean, sky's the limit.
Imagine having that problem.
Sky's the limit.
Got to get Jetta involved. Got to get Adam Thielen involved.
You got to get
gotta
all these guys
Dalvin
involved.
Cook
You got to be creative.
Just weapon after weapon after weapon. It's
yeah,
like it's like
a
being at the-
touchdown, baby.
It's like ooh,
Wow, there we go.
Saquon. Dang.
Saquon.
Well,
He's going off this year, dude.
bro,
He's
bad.
healthy.
He's bad.
He's
I
healthy.
like him.
Top
Have you-
5 running back
Have you
already.
guys seen the video of him squatting?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
ridiculous.
he's got thighs.
He's got
Yeah.
legs for days. It's wild.
Borba's all.
Bro, I didn't think it was gay. He agreed.
I mean,
I mean, legs look pretty good.
yeah. Well, especially for him being a
Legs
running
look
back,
really good.
Yeah.
especially to push
Voice
that line.
thick.
So
Shoot. But
JB, whenever with the Vikings though, like, is it still the same? Do you still feel the same as far as like, all right, we're gonna see exactly how Kirk Cousins is gonna play once the game starts? You remember when you used to tell me
Yeah.
all the time? You're like, I already know exactly
No.
what's gonna happen off the first drive. If Kirk Cousins is gonna be soft or if he's gonna win
Yeah.
again, he's gonna be MVP. We
he's-
know in the first possession.
Yeah.
Are we still the same? Do we
no.
still feel that?
That
Or
was
it's like
that was
now
a 3-year-old take. Kirk Cousins has progressed since then.
regressed?
So sometimes, okay, now when I say that in the second half, he starts getting like Kirk Cousins could have had like 8 comeback from behind victories last year, but the W's didn't go in our direction, so the blame falls on him. Can't get it done, not clutch, this and that. Well, he's already got 2 this year, and I think the way this team has been working, like they don't start off hot every week in the first half, but they're gonna have to start, and if they don't. Can we make enough plays to stay in the game for Kirk Cousins to get on fire, to make the reads that he's got to make, just like last week how we saw Saints? I mean, he took advantage of the matchups, made a couple key throws. So we just need that in the second half. Like, but I want to see it all game. All game. Our whole team doesn't show up in the first half sometimes. It's not just him. It's kind of on every level. On every level. Our quarterback, our
that's
defense.
what my thing is, though. That's where I always tell you, like, Kirk Cousins doesn't make me feel like I need to run through a wall, bro. Let alone even run through like a piece of cardboard.
I don't think. That's true.
I don't see.
We're
it.
not in the locker room. Like I don't think that's true. You can't say that about
That's
no one.
okay.
You can't say that about anyone. Like
I
okay, you can say that about Russ. You
No,
can say that about
but-
Russ.
no,
but
just
I don't
based-
think nobody wants
just
to run
based
through a
off
wall
of
with
what
his fake
no, the
ass.
way you just made it sound. Like I'm not juiced up about it. Like not juiced up about it. Like I don't even know if I'm excited for Viking games. Like now I know why you kind of show up and you're kind of like, gotta still wake up because you're like, oh fucking, I don't know how Kirk.
Because I've been a Vikings fan my entire life, dude. I'm just disappointed every year, dude. Like that's why I don't wake up with the same pip, pip in my step, you know. Like you know what I mean.
Here's my thing.
I'm not counting my eggs before they hatch.
Here's my thing. Oh,
Chickens before
it's
they
so
hatch,
much more
dude.
fun whenever you do count them though, because you go 1, 2, 3, and 1, like we are right now, right?
Oof.
Dub.
Today's a dub.
And
Today's
guess what?
a dub.
Yeah,
but
just-
however people are gonna look at it, it's still gonna be disappointing. If we win by close,
Yeah, but
people
here,
are not gonna
like,
be happy.
go back today and just rewatch this clip, okay? And just hear yourself speak. Like, if I'm a Vikings fan and I hear you talk, I'm not like, "Fucking, we're gonna win today." It's like, oh my
We are
God,
gonna win today,
It's
dude.
a rivalry
I'm kinda-
game. It's a division.
The way I'm
game.
looking at it,
you know,
like,
division games are
I'm
always
looking over
close.
this game. No, I'm not even doing that. I'm just looking over this game because the Bears suck. So
No, let's
bad.
not look at it. Exactly.
That's
So,
what.
hey,
That's how
Minnesota,
my mentality is.
how about today you show us exactly
Yeah,
who you
like,
are?
I'm
You
expecting.
should stop
dominance.
this team out.
I'm
Exactly.
expecting dominance. Like,
Exactly.
and I'm expecting. What gives me the most doubt is this defense. The defense gives me doubt. I have no doubt in the offense. I think I'm confident in the
come.
offense.
It's gonna
I'm
come.
confident. It's the defense. It's the secondary. It's the pass rush. Like, what are we gonna do to separate ourselves, average teams to elite teams? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I wanna have a good defense, man. I miss having a good defense. I was hyped, like what in 2017 when we had like that top defense in the
And
league.
y'all were a quarterback away.
Yeah, we were a quarterback away, and we were right there. I was hyped every week because I like defense. I like watching defense get stops. I like watching defense sack Aaron Rodgers. I like watching defense put pressure on quarterbacks. Shutting down what everybody talks about is the best ever. Like that's what I like to see. I'd rather see better defense and better offense.
Defense wins what?
Championship.
Defense
And
wins.
it's still the thing. Even though the league is so offensive minded, offensive sided, you need defense for December, January, February football. That's what you need. You need defense
because defense wins
Nothing's
what?
changed. Nothing's changed. It's how you
Defense
stop
wins what?
championship.
Exactly. So whenever
how
you
you-
start doubting yourself because of a bad game that our offense didn't look great, you always have to remind yourself defense does what? Wins championships
Yeah.
for us. So as a Cowboys fan, you got to feel pretty freaking good right now.
Oh yeah,
Because we have a solid defense. We saw Peyton Manning win a whole Super Bowl with the worst stats of all time because they had a what? Great
Solid
defense, bro.
Mhm.
That's what
Great
happened.
defense.
JB, today, expectations for Minnesota. Dominate. Just
Dominate. Just do what you're
It should
supposed
be
to do, man.
It should be a dominant game.
Yep.
I'm at least expecting a 2-touchdown victory. It's got to
Today-
be 14 plus. It's got to be 14
Today's
plus.
the flip of the Minnesota Vikings. We can definitely see that where they start to really look like a Super Bowl
we
contending
gotta
team.
change that. And then next week we get Miami. So we
Yeah.
really gotta start locking
Guess
in.
what?
dude.
Miami's probably not going to have Tua. So it should be another game.
But
where
they're
you
still
should go
gonna
into
have
town.
weapons. Like you can't
No,
take
yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure. We're not going
And
to
a solid
overlook it.
defense,
But I'm
yeah.
just saying, this is the week that sets you up for the future. I think for me personally, it's a
Yeah.
division game. We
It's
get
gotta
it.
be- we
It's
gotta start
rivalry.
somewhere.
It's in Chicago. You're on the road. That's the only thing that scares me is Minnesota is not the same team on the road that they are at home.
Especially
We've
at
seen it
Chicago.
before.
I hate
Yeah.
playing in Chicago, dude. Those
Again,
games
look
are
at
always
him. He's like,
those games are always hell.
but it is in 11 o'clock at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So Kirk Cousins
Yeah.
does like to show
Just
up.
keep Kirk Cousins at 11 o'clock, which is
Here we
I
go.
think
Here we go.
almost the rest of our schedules at 11 o'clock. So I'm happy about that. So
Tell
yeah.
Borba to shut up about the Vikings. Jacob said,
Oh my
"Dang,
God,
he's a
dude.
Vikings fan too." That means that he's not.
Not too
you
confident.
don't want to jinx it or anything like that. Yeah.
He's probably.
I gotta stop talking about him. See, that's
No,
why I don't
that's
want to talk about him
probably.
either.
Dang. So all you Vikings fans are the same. A bunch of losers.
No, dude.
That's,
I'm
why,
wrapping up,
that's
dude.
why you don't have this around your shoulders.
No,
bro.
dude. Dude. I feel good.
You need some luck here. Touch
I
it.
feel good.
Just to get it done.
No.
Dude, y'all are gonna lose today. You
No,
don't touch it.
no.
Okay, you remember this.
We're winning. We're winning.
Minnesota's losing. Touch
We're
it.
winning
bro.
by 14
You're gonna
plus.
jinx
easy.
your own team.
No, we're
Your
winning
cousin's
by
gonna have
14
like 2
plus.
interceptions.
No, he's not.
Dude, just-
Not against that awful.
Do you want to be a
secondary.
champ or not?
I am a champ. Wait till I get that belt around my waist next week.
Well,
Just wait.
you know,
I'm pretty sure all of our picks are like the same. We all went
This
super
week?
safe this week.
We're all sissies.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I 100% didn't think this.
You know
was
what,
gonna
dude? The reason why I'm losing is because I'm taking risks, dude. Be a risk taker. Bigger risk, bigger reward.
Yeah.
Learn that in life.
Yeah, but also remember, afford who you can afford to be. Like, this is why you're gonna see Borba on Main Street. Honk if I'm an idiot. Like, because you can't pick. Because I'll take a risk. It's all right. You've taken 2 L's, 3 L's, probably.
2.
It is what it is. Let's talk about. Let's go over to Philly. Okay, Philly's going to Arizona.
Philly.
Jacob's calling like we're not on the show. Come on, Jacob. What are we doing here?
What are we doing here?
Philly going over to the Cardinals. Philly just lost your left tackle. I think losing your left tackle is a big deal. I've said that over and over and over and over and over again. Bro, if Aaron Rodgers chokes with 3 minutes
They are going
left,
to choke.
this is
Look
gonna be
at
nuts.
how crazy this defense is playing right now. They know every single little. See, this is all stuff they used to run with Devontae Adams. It's all stuff they used to run with Devontae, except they would just force it.
Except Adams would probably catch that one right
He would
there.
catch that one, but teams are figuring it out, dude.
What time we got, Jay? All right, we got 45 minutes. Let's go. Eagles, Cardinals, though. Eagles, Cardinals.
This
Are
is
the Eagles the
interesting.
real deal?
Yeah, they have to be
Not
at this point. You got no weaknesses. Jalen Hurts is good enough to win you games.
Sorry.
And he can create on the ground with his legs. So, like, he's developing as a passer. Like, is he still an elite passer? No, not at all. But can he throw, like, enough times to win you a game? Yeah. Can he kind of take over a game? Yeah. Like, he kind of do everything as a quarterback that you need a quarterback to do to win games. And when you got a stacked roster, good defense, good weapons, you got everything to count for. There's not too much pressure on his shoulders. Like, at least right now, I think as the season progresses, obviously, you want to be a Super Bowl contending team. You got to have the quarterback to lead you there. So, but I think they're moving in the right direction. So,
I think
they're going to be tough.
I think Philly. I think this is just a hater pick for me, honestly. I do think Philly's really good. I think they can run the shit out of the ball. One thing we've known, right, in the league is you got to be able to run the ball, and that's one thing Philly can do. But we still haven't seen. Man, this is just so fucking.
Yeah, but like
cliche
you
to
haven't
say
seen.
that. Oh, we haven't seen Jalen Hurts throw the ball very great because guys dropping dimes.
He's played good enough. Yeah, and Cardinals
my only
defense is not
thing
much of a
against
threat.
him is like we haven't seen him play an elite defense, which we still haven't seen. Which Arizona's not an elite defense, but Arizona does lead the league in amount of blitzes. They're the highest blitzing team in the league. So, and Jalen Hurts is the
that's
least
what you want to see.
Jalen Hurts is the least
and
blitz
that's what you wanna
quarterback in
see,
the league.
and that's
so
what I've been
it's
saying.
gonna be interesting.
All these teams that have played against Jalen Hurts, what have they done? They just play their umbrella defense, their regular coverage defense. Let them get in a rhythm. That's one thing you don't want Jalen Hurts, like a young quarterback that's got like questionable throwing skills, to get into a rhythm. And if
they're allowing them to,
Vikings allowed them to. All these teams have allowed them to.
You're playing to not lose,
and that's
not to
what's
win.
annoying. Yeah,
So-
that's what's annoying. Like I would be blitzing Jalen Hurts like crazy. Like I would be blitzing him like crazy. So maybe Cardinals have a good game plan. Like it could be a good thing.
I think Cardinals win today, 24-21.
See, that could be. I was looking at my picks earlier, and like that game kind of stood out to me too.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know, like you always expect a little bit of fireworks out of Arizona, so you could get them this week, or it could just be a dud. But
Arizona is just too wishy-washy, huh?
Yeah.
Like it's like 1 week they look legit, but at the same time you always kind of keep that behind your head, like but
No,
next
they're
week
not
probably
legit.
gonna stink.
No, let's just keep that.
They're a good team.
They're good. They're where
That's
they'll.
gonna put some pressure on you, but at the end of the day,
They're just
this is
not-
100% not a Super Bowl team. Right?
No.
It's fair to say that,
Yeah.
right? At least in my eyes, I think. But I do think we see a lot different of an offense when DeAndre Hopkins comes back.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray, for some reason, and
They'll
maybe
be
it's
around
just maybe it's the
playoff,
fact
but-
that it's a safety blanket. Like for Russell Wilson on the broadcast, they were talking about Kurt Herbstreit and Al Michaels. They were talking about how Russell Wilson's deep ball, it was always so effective because it was easy just to throw it to DK Metcalf. Like, guys are what, 6'4",
Anyone,
280? I mean,
Anyone.
I don't think he's 280, but he's big,
Yeah,
big
he's
dude,
huge.
massive. So it is easy
He's
just to
20,
throw it up
230.
and then you're
I don't know.
feel comfortable with
Yeah.
someone that elite to go grab it. Denver doesn't have that right now. So maybe that is an issue with just the Denver offense. Maybe we overhype the Denver offense as far as like the talent that they have. Because Jerry Jeudy is supposed to be what Justin Jefferson is. Same draft class.
Yeah, that's
different results right now.
He's the worst one out of the three.
Well, chill
out of the
y'all
four.
have the other one.
Yeah, he's the worst one out
Rager's
of the
the
four.
worst.
Oh, yeah.
Rager.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Rager's the worst.
But
yeah, I agree.
I think Cardinals pull it off today. What do you got? Cardinals and Eagles?
I'm gonna go ahead and say Eagles.
Eagles?
Yeah.
Ooh. Just just the fact that they got
He's not a diehard
defense.
Cowboys fan.
Dog.
I mean,
No.
Just call it the way you see it. Dude.
Yeah,
You
I
just
gotta
gotta
call it the way I
it.
see it.
dog.
Yeah.
Defense line. Dogs.
Mhm.
Deep. DBs. Dogs.
Mhm.
Slay might have like 2 picks today again. Kirk
Maybe.
Cousins was handing out Christmas presents in October.
Yeah, but
like
that's just
maybe Colin Murray might be doing it.
that was I've never seen Kirk
Again, like
play
this,
that bad.
just to fall back from what you said too, Kyler Murray, he's a little wishy-washy, so it kind of depends on
Yeah.
how he feels that game. 'Cause,
Yeah,
I mean,
you never know. Like,
Yeah.
Was
one
he
game
hanging out
plays
with
good.
FaZe Clan
Yeah, that's what I'm
this
saying.
weekend? Well, yesterday? Were they playing Call of Duty all
Oh,
night
God,
last
dude,
night?
They're not focused.
That was
dude.
going on.
They're not focused, dude.
Oh no!
Oh, they're hitting 360
Philly's about
sniper
to
shots and
No
stuff,
scopes.
dude.
What?
No scopes and snapshots, dude. No, dude, they're not focused. Jalen Hurts wins that one. Yeah, I think he's got to.
All
Like,
right.
you just got to win that game. That's a game that you need to win if you're Philly.
By the way, it was
You're trying to
Jacob.
take
It was Jacob Sanchez, not Jacob, the Vikings fan I was talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
So he told me to tell you the Vikings.
Yeah.
And
Well,
he told me,
he's a
don't
Cowboys
get me
fan,
wrong.
dude.
Yeah, because he knows he has a little bit of
I don't
taste.
know anything.
Bro, you want to know what, Borba?
Jacob
this
doesn't know
is-
anything,
No,
dude.
Jacob is a champion like me. You know, there's only very few of us. There's
Oh,
one right
yeah.
across from me right here.
So
Yeah.
Cowboys fans are champions.
Hey,
Is that what
no,
you're
that's
saying?
why are you being?
Wow.
Why are you
Wow.
categorizing us?
wow.
Champions are champions. Champions understand the difference between winning and losing. Okay, and right now, 3-1, we're winning.
Yeah, you're winning till 11 o'clock.
That's where he's wrong because we didn't play till 2.
Whatever, dude. Till 2 o'clock.
All right, let's go. Raiders Chiefs. This is gonna be a good one. Monday Night Football. Raiders kind of pulled one off last week, but again,
They needed
played
to.
who? The Broncos.
They
who
needed
we
to.
do not
They
know who
had
they
to.
are. They almost have to win this game too, though.
Yeah, they have to.
This
win
is like a must. This is kind of like I think this basically sets the tone for the division. Like you have
They
to
did
win,
get a
or else
win
the
last
Chiefs
year.
are going to
They
run
did-
away with it.
They did get a win against the Chiefs last year.
They did high scoring game. I think it was
High
like
scoring.
38-35. Or
I
something
think they
like
blew them out. They blew
that.
them out.
No.
Yeah.
I think they went into overtime.
No, there was a game where the Raiders blew out the Chiefs. Yep, look it up.
Stop
Last
playing-
year.
stop
Last
playing,
year.
man.
Look it up.
Who are you? The Chiefs?
But the
or
second time they
Raiders?
played, Chiefs won. But the first time, it's kind of like one of those games. I don't know what was going on.
Oh!
Pick!
Oh!
4th and 2, baby. Minute left in the game.
That would have been the end. That would have been the end.
4th and 2, baby. Minute left in the game. Aaron Rodgers at
Oh,
the
shit, I'm nervous.
7-yard line. Aaron Rodgers,
There you
4th and 2.
Think he pulls a Russ?
Absolutely. He doesn't. There's no one to throw to. He's throwing. He's gonna throw a jump ball. Like who do you go to right here? Lazard,
Yeah, you have to. That's your best player.
or do you just try to get the first down? You get the first down, right? You get the first down. You have a short
Yeah,
read
yeah,
and you
yeah,
have a
yeah,
high
so
read
just-
over the
yeah.
top.
I think you go
Split
option. Make Aaron Rodgers run the ball. Screw it.
No.
He can run, dude.
Look, this is
the
gonna
champ.
be something out of the backfield, and then you're gonna have something intermediate.
You got 1-on-1 with Lazard. You got to go there.
No, on 4th and 2. Come on, just get the first down. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
1-on-1. Run the ball.
Oh,
Told
he
you.
did it.
Oh!
Let's go, baby! Vikings are in first place.
Oh my god. Hey, that's the right play though. That was the right play. And he was probably gonna score. As a Cowboys fan, I don't know if I
Yeah, baby!
because they're 4-1, right?
Yeah.
Let's go, Aaron Rodgers.
Holy shit,
Woo!
dude. The NFC East might be the best division in the league right now.
Oh my God, chill out, dude. You have the commies in it. The Commanders.
You
They're
have
not
the
even
Lions
a
in
football team.
yours.
They're the second highest scored team in the league.
Still losing. What
Who
did I say?
cares? They're not the worst.
Champions understand the difference
Dude.
between wins and losses.
Oh my
you know?
God, do you not understand bad football? Like the Washington's playing bad football. Like
I just
bad.
understand what it feels
They're
like
just not a good team.
to win, you know?
I'm so over this.
All right, JB, let's go. So I'm picking. I got Eagles. I said Cardinals. You said Eagles. You got
Eagles.
Eagles too. Okay, let's go. Cowboys, Rams. I got Cowboys. We already talked about this. So
Of course. Cowboys.
You got Cowboys. You got
Rams.
Rams. You're going Rams too. Okay.
Absolutely.
Bengals, Ravens.
Ooh.
Another team. Ravens.
Ravens.
I just, why
This
don't
is
we-
a tough one.
I just
too.
don't understand how Lamar. I feel so bad for Lamar. Like at this point, it's almost just like, dang, no help. There's no weapons, but he's still somehow creating points for that offense. All on him, whether it's on his feet or he's throwing dimes. But the guy's throwing dimes, so we can't say that he can't throw the ball anymore because the guy's putting it where it needs to be, and it's just a matter of they're going to catch or they're going to drop it. And we've just seen a lot of drop passes. We've seen a lot of drop dimes, and it is what it is. But what worries me about the Dolphins is their defense stinks. They can't get no pressure on the quarterback whatsoever. They're one of the worst in the leagues as far as getting QB pressure. Like that's a huge problem. Because what happens when you can't get no pressure on the quarterback? They just sit back there, have all day in the world, and then you have numbers like Kirk Cousins, Dak Prescott from just sitting back there, right?
What?
I don't feel that good. Who's QBR, bro? Like 90, one of the best in the league.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins. That was a
Well,
compliment. You know how to take compliments?
This is one of Kirk Cousins' worst starts. And like,
Just take
as
the
a
fucking
Viking.
compliment.
No, I don't like
I'm
that
trying to
compliment.
give you
I don't like
compliments.
that compliment, dude. That's a backhanded compliment. I don't like it.
I threw Dak in it too, so it was kind of like a.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but that's what Dak is. So
You lost my train of thought. Anyways, Joey Burrow, this is where I'm leaning towards the Bengals because that defense line can't get no pressure, even though the offense line for the Bengals hasn't been great or wasn't great, but now it's starting to kind
well,
of
look
get
at
some
Joey
momentum.
Burrow since his first
Starting to
game.
get some momentum.
6 touchdowns, no interceptions. Joe Burrow has been playing great since the first game, which is understandable. Missed the whole training camp, all preseason. I mean, that's your preseason game against Pittsburgh, week 1.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how it goes. So he's been playing lights out since. They just haven't gotten all the W's. They've gotten a few L's still, but this game is going to be really close. Like, I think Bengals start turning around a little bit, but it's going to be interesting because Ravens are 32nd in the league giving up passing yards, but they're also number 1 in takeaways, I believe. I think something like
I'd have
that.
to look that up.
It's a weird stat. The Ravens have weird stats. 32 in passing, number 1 in like takeaways. Marlon Humphrey gives up like an average of like 1 point QBR when thrown at him in single coverage when he's the closest to the ball. So they're weird. I don't know. They got weird stats. So it's going to be. I think it's going to be a close game.
Damn, Aaron
Close
Rodgers
division
getting the ball
rival.
back right here. This is gonna be
It's going to be interesting.
I got the Bengals winning today. There's too many question marks in Baltimore, and it sucks because I want Baltimore. I want Baltimore to be good for Lamar Jackson.
Give up
This team can't win a Super Bowl.
What was it?
There's
17
no help
unanswered,
around it.
20 unanswered.
Yeah, twice already, bro. They've blown a lead twice against 2 good teams. I mean, they could have beat the Bills, right?
Yeah, they should have. They should.
What the hell happened there? The worst one was Miami.
Lamar threw a
Miami,
pick
they were up
in the red zone
28
to
to
ice the
0,
game.
and they ended up losing 38-35,
Yeah.
something crazy like that. Like
Yeah.
to have that many
28-7.
unanswered points, there's something going on in that defense that is Lamar too relaxed in his position where he's not holding other players accountable for their play. That's where I'm at. Is Lamar so worried about himself? Like he's just like, hey, I'm just gonna go out there and perform and just give my team a chance to win. And then, but the defense keeps screwing him because you don't see, bro. This is where I like Tom Brady's annoying, but not annoying. It's like I guess it depends what team he's on or what team you're rooting for, or whatever. But like seeing them get juiced up on the sideline, I don't know about you guys, but like to me, that's what I kind of want to see. Like when my defense is playing like shit, I want Dak to go on the sideline and be like, "Yo, fucking get it together. It's time. Like let's roll, let's ride." I want that kind of stuff. Lamar, just goes sits back, probably throws on some sunglasses.
Dude,
like
he
yes,
just,
before
he don't care, dude. He's just worried about himself in that contract.
I like Lamar. I like Lamar though. I just don't see them
I
winning
just don't
today.
think Lamar's that bright of a quarterback.
Whoa, that's a shot at his brain.
Yeah, I just don't.
That's crazy.
Well, he had one of the lowest scores ever on the Wonder League, whatever it was called. Like his IQ's not that great.
Yeah, our IQ probably isn't that great.
Yeah, but I don't know. Have you heard him in an interview? I don't know, dude. Lamar's not the nuts.
Oh, have you ever just heard like yourself? No, I'm not talking shit about you, but I'm talking about in general. Like we're not out there sounding like
No,
rocket
I don't
scientists
sound
either.
like it. No, but
So
I don't
Lamar would probably be like, "You sound like me."
know. I don't know.
All right, I'm taking Bengals.
I think I picked Ravens. Yeah,
Probably
because they're at home. They're at home.
They are at home. All right, you
So
got Steelers going over to Buffalo.
This was easy.
This is a 14-point spread.
Yeah, this
That's
was
pretty crazy. Kenny
Oh.
Pickett is starting. Mike Tomlin finally made the move to start Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett threw 2 picks last week.
Didn't look too great. Had a couple good throws.
But if I'm the Steelers,
Now he's got a week to
I'm a little
prepare.
juiced up.
He's got a week to prepare. Yeah,
I'm juiced up.
you don't usually when a quarterback comes in halfway
What is
through
run?
the damn game,
They're gonna
a
take-
rookie at that.
That's hilarious.
Oh
They're
my
like, yeah, we're gonna
God.
give Aaron Rodgers 10 seconds to come and score a touchdown. That was smart. I actually don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
The Packers are 3-2, which still isn't bad.
Yeah,
But
don't take
this loss does not feel good.
No, that's not a good loss at all. That's like us losing to Chicago and then throwing the season away.
This loss is not good.
No, Green Bay is
I'm going Bills with the Steelers.
I'm going Bills.
If I'm a Steelers fan, though, when I wake up this morning, knowing
Yeah,
that Kenny
this is
Pickett
the
is coming
future.
out, I feel good.
This is the future.
I think we have a chance to play well today. I don't know about winning because it is the Buffalo Bills. It's unfortunate that this happens to be the matchup.
But the
for
Bills
Kenny
do
Pickett.
have a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
Like on the
Both
the
safeties
defense.
are out.
Yeah, both.
Last
safeties
time
are
that
out.
happened, they lost.
Yeah.
Best safety duo in the league.
Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. I think he shows like he's got a week to prepare, so
Josh
you
Allen's
don't
too
want to
good
take.
for them to lose, though.
Yeah, they're not gonna lose that.
That
They're
shouldn't
not
be
gonna
an
lose.
excuse.
There's no.
I think
way.
they keep it tight in the first half, and then Buffalo takes it away. Kenny Pickett's got some juice, though. He does bring juice to that team, so that's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch him. Let's see how dynamic they are.
Yeah.
If I'm starting a running back, though, I'm taking Najee Harris in fantasy.
Mhm.
Definitely want to, or in your fantasy dogs or whatever. Over under, I think Najee has a good day today. I mean, that defense is beat up. They do give up some yards, though. They were number one in the league last year in passing in, rushing, defending. So, got a lot of players hurt, though. A lot of players hurt. So, expect that game to be good. I do think the Steelers may cover at the end on some garbage time. Damn, I thought that was
Oh my gosh, 7 seconds left. That's
all
a
right,
hell of a
Chargers
day right
Browns.
there.
This is actually my upset. This is my upset pick. I'm gonna pull this betting up real quick because I want you guys to see.
Chargers Browns, huh? I think I picked Chargers.
Look, these are my picks for this week. I got the Cowboys covering at +5.5. I got the Titans winning straight up money line. I got the Raiders actually covering +7, and then I got the Browns winning straight up money line. There's a reason for this. There's a reason for this, though, JP.
Is there?
Yeah, I think they rushed out Justin Herbert last week a little too soon. I don't think he's 100, or he's definitely not 100%. Keenan Allen is supposed to play, but he is coming back off injury.
Mhm.
The one thing similar to what we're seeing with the Packers is they're soft against the run. They're kryptonites for teams that can run the ball, which is why San Francisco has edged them out in the playoffs over and over again, which is why they have good games. I mean, they have great games against running teams. And, I mean, we're seeing an example of it right now. Saquon Barkley looks unbelievable. It looks back. That's basically how the Chargers play defense. They have some big names, some guys that can get to the quarterback, but they can't stop a goddamn nosebleed.
Or
to
they
save
haven't
their
been on the
lives.
field. They
Yeah.
haven't been on the
Yeah.
field.
No help.
Injuries.
That's their problem right now for LA or the Chargers, San Diego, whatever you want to call
Seems
it.
like it's always their problem.
Yeah.
Health.
Can never be healthy.
Performing.
I think today we just see a hell of a game from Nick Chubb that keeps it close, and somehow the Browns edge
No
it
hope
out.
right here. There's no hope right here.
Bro, if he gets this off.
Oh, that's what you love to see at the end of the game.
He's hurt, bro.
Let's go.
He's so hurt. Oh, no, he's not. Dang, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Let's go.
Dang, Matt LaFleur is like, holy shit, what do I got to do?
Maybe not get rid of your best wide receiver.
Maybe Mike McCarthy is not the problem, huh?
I mean, Matt, like, were we ever really sold on Matt LaFleur as a coach? Let's just be honest.
Like,
You come into
I hate
a
when
system-
people. I hate whenever I watch the show and they use his record, his win-loss record,
I
as
don't
a,
like that. Saying that
as
he's
like
good.
to edge him out over
No,
somebody else.
that's Aaron Rodgers'
Yeah, I'm like, he
win-loss
also
record.
exactly.
And Devontae Adams, dude. You don't have to do much, dude. Like Matt LaFleur, like some of these coaches are really getting bailed out by good quarterbacks, good everything. Like Andy Reid's a good coach. He's helped Mahomes. Mahomes has helped him. Like they're good.
He's had success with
He's,
Alex
his
Smith.
dad had success with, like he's a good coach. Matt LaFleur jumps into the situation and like, no, like I'm not sold on Matt LaFleur. I think he's an average coach at best. At best.
I don't
There's
know.
no way.
I don't know if I'm just trying to kiss Mike McCarthy's ass, but
Oh,
Mike
yeah.
McCarthy's offense has looked better than
This.
outside of that 1 year.
Yeah.
Where they made it to the NFC Championship, which was his first year. Which
This offense looks awful. Like there's no creativity. There's not like Aaron Rodgers threw one
Their-
deep ball that
bro,
we saw,
their
and then the
best
rest
year-
are flat routes. Flat routes to tight end to the wide receiver, trying to throw little pick flat routes with the that's what Green Bay always does.
This is crazy, but
like it's just
so
bad.
far the Packers offense's best year has been whenever remember that year when you were like Aaron Rodgers is washed, which was like 2 years ago, I think. Remember you're like it's washed, look at his numbers, whatever, and then Aaron Rodgers came out in interviews saying my numbers are career numbers for other quarterbacks or whatever.
Yeah.
That year though, the Packers were running the shit out of the ball. So that's where you saw the drop off between Aaron Rodgers averaging like 300 to 400 yards a game compared to what he's doing now. The only problem is that now they can't run the ball either.
Yeah.
They got it. Matt LaFleur, it's kind of like, I hate to keep going back to Denver, but like, are they almost forcing the team to get away from the run because of who's at quarterback? You know what I mean? Like 4th and 1, like how come we aren't drawing up a draw whenever your team has been that effective running?
Yeah.
Like that blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like
think
how
about it. It
pissed
was
would you be
2nd and
if
2
Zeke
right
is
there.
going off, has 100 yards or 20 points, whatever you want to
goal
put.
line stop. It was 2nd and 2. What do? They throw it on 3rd down, on 3rd and 2, and 4th down, 4th and 2. Like 3rd down, why not run it again?
You got this
Waste
big
more
ass
time.
dude.
Waste more time.
AJ Dillon's massive. Can
Yeah,
probably
like, you're
get
saying
you 2
can't
yards.
get 2 yards.
How much
in
money
2
is Aaron
plays.
Jones making that we're not
That's
giving
a
him the
safe
ball
bet,
either?
yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I didn't see
That's
Aaron
nuts.
Jones or AJ Dillon really touch the ball. That
maybe
whole
we're being-
half that 4th quarter, I didn't see nothing.
All right, let's go through these quick picks real quick. Here we go.
Okay, did you say Cleveland and Chargers? I picked Cleveland.
Yeah, I picked Cleveland
Yeah,
too.
Cleveland.
I picked Cleveland. Jacoby Brissett.
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. 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 I don't know what else.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to learn it.
Yeah, we gotta learn it.
All right, Bears Vikings. I got the Vikings.
I got the
Today-
Vikings.
Today's the Vikings.
I think I picked the Vikings right here.
The Vikings are gonna show today that they are elite. I think.
We gotta win this game. Like you have to win this game, and like you have to like shut down the
Boys,
offense.
the Giants just set the tone for today. This is already an unusual Sunday. It's cloudy
unusual
outside.
that the
It's
Giants are 4-1.
raining. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
The tone has been set. So everything that you
Woo!
think you know right now,
don't know.
all the research
You
that
think
you've
you
done,
know, but you don't know.
it don't matter.
You don't
'Cause
know.
You want to know what? Any given Sunday, unless you're going against me,
You don't
you're
know.
definitely gonna lose, Borba.
Oh, man.
Acknowledge me.
I'm kind of nervous. I put in a $25 over/under picks, and the payout's 500.
Are you gonna tell us what what the picks are?
Let me show you what
Of
the
course,
picks
tell
are.
us. Oh, you want to know why? What segment is this, Jay?
Cheers.
Cheers and bet.
Set the tone up. We got $5 to win. How much?
No, I put okay. So this is underdog fantasy.
Underdog fantasy.
It's over/under picks.
Over under.
So I put in 25. The payout is 500.
2-5 to win 500. This
500.
is crazy. Tell us
25
what you got.
500.
What do you got?
All right. So me being a little biased.
Okay.
KJ Osborne, 24.5 receiving yards, over/under. I
You have him
picked
on fantasy?
over. No,
Okay.
I picked over on that. Jamal Williams will get 0.5 rushing or receiving touchdowns, over/under. I picked over 0.5. So Jamal Williams has been going off. He always gets those goal line carries.
Yep.
I expect at least one touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 0.5 rushing TDs. He's in for a game today. I think they use him on the goal line. He gets in for a
I
touchdown.
like that one.
He gets in. I'm
Okay.
picking over. Tom Brady, over/under 37.5 pass attempts. Now I know.
37?
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
Damn.
Yeah, but his last week he had 52 in that shootout with Kansas City. The week before he had 42. But the first 2 weeks before that, he had 27 and 34. So against the Falcons, if they can control the game, be up about 2 scores, he's not going to have to throw over 30 times.
So you have
Get
him
that-
under?
Yeah, I have him under.
Under,
I
okay.
have him under
I thought you said
37.5.
over.
And especially if it's a blowout. But then
Okay.
my dumbass, I did Marcus Mariota fantasy points. Is Marcus Mariota going to get 15.75 fantasy points, over/under?
I like that.
I picked under.
Oh, why?
Yeah, because Marcus Mariota. Because first of all, this kind of screwed with me. But Marcus Mariota, if they can keep it a close game, Marcus Mariota hasn't gotten over 14 points all year, 15 points all year. So if they can keep it decently close, but I think he's going to have a couple turnovers. I don't think they get anything really going through the air against that defense. So like this can't turn into a blowout.
Yeah.
If this turns into a blowout, then Tom Brady, he's going to be under that 37.5, but Mariota might get garbage time stats. That's what we don't want to happen.
That's where we get
So
scared.
if they can stay, it's a division game. I don't expect a blowout because the Bucs aren't fully healthy. So I expect like the Falcons to kind of be in it. Not really. So those are my picks. I feel good with it.
I
feel good with
I like it. That last one just scares me.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
The only reason it scares me is because Cordell Patterson's out.
Yeah.
Cal Pitts is out.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be a lot of Mariota trying.
Yeah, a lot of Mariota trying to win the game.
He's going to be under 15.75.
That's what I'm saying.
He hasn't gotten higher than 15 all year.
What scares me is because it's almost like this. This is like a Lamar Jackson type deal. Like,
I know.
He has to be the one that creates. He has to be the one that scores.
London,
he has to be your best runner. Marcus Mariota has to run for 100 yards in order.
But I don't think that happens though. I don't think that happens against a good run defense.
But when you're the only option, it might go your way, or it might just be a complete wet in the bed.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think my picks might be
Atlanta only makes me nervous because they're like their uniforms look cool and shit.
Scary.
So it's like hard to be like, I hate them.
They suck.
Yeah. And they're kind of like the Lions. Like they like to flirt with winning, but they're allergic to it. So they just lose. That's how it goes sometimes.
That's how it is.
All right, let's go to our next one. We got the Titans versus the Commanders, which typically you would be like, yeah, Titans all day, right? They're not that great either.
They're not that great either right now.
But when you're giving up, 16, 17 sacks, bro, already on Carson Wentz, I feel so bad for the guy. Like
they got to get pressure.
There's only enough
This game is literally, if they don't get enough pressure on Carson Wentz, like Carson Wentz might be able to do some damage. Like,
I don't know. After what I saw today, anything can happen. All right, what I've seen this morning already. I mean, Daniel Jones going 21 for 27 against a team that's supposed to be elite. Like
elite defense, dude. Elite Jair Alexander's the best corner in the league. How many times have I heard that, dude? It's just a disappointment.
I just
throw it out the window.
This is the stat that gets me. Aaron Rodgers 25 for 39. Why are the Packers throwing 39 times? Why? Did they not watch the Cowboys game last week? What did the Cowboys do? They just put it down their throat. And then what happened in the second half? It opened up for Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush looked better than Aaron Rodgers today last week against the Giants. Like, not last week, but the week before. Like, did they not?
Aaron Jones,
Matt LaFleur, do we not know how to run the rock? Are we trying that hard to make Aaron Rodgers the MVP again?
It's not gonna happen.
That we can't give it to A.J. Dillon, that big stout man? Or
crazy?
Maybe that overpaid running back
should be 2-3 right now. They really should be 2-3.
13 rushes, Aaron Jones. 13 touches. 13 touches. I don't like that.
AJ Dillon get?
Probably 5.
Maybe 6, 7.
That's nuts. T. Higgins is playing today. Expected to play. That's good. Where were we? Sorry, we got off track. Marcus Mariota. I like your picks, though.
Oh, we were talking about
cheers and bet.
I went with the Titans here. The offensive line in Washington is way too bad. Yeah. Without an offensive line, I don't think you can get shit done.
Yeah.
What you got?
I agree. I got Titans.
Yeah, I got Titans. Yeah.
All right, Texans versus Jaguars.
Oh, 5. Oof.
You know, the Jags are coming off hot.
Yeah,
I was looking at their same thing with the Eagles. Like, we haven't seen the Jags really play anybody. When you look at their schedule,
they still aren't playing nobody. Yeah, but they should win this game.
They should.
They need to win this game.
But I mean, yeah, the Texans stink, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm going with the
Texans
Jags.
And Bears are the worst two teams.
Niners Panthers. This one's pretty juicy.
It's all right.
The only thing the reason I think this is more juicy than what it should be is the fact that they're missing the left tackle. Left tackle to me is a massive deal, especially when you have the best left tackle in the league. Mm-hmm. High ankle sprain out for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Niners still edge it out though.
Yeah, I think so.
They got too much talent around them.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy Garoppolo just don't lose the ball. I mean, don't.
Yeah, Deebo's just got to go off too. Like he'll go off. George Kittle, he's now back healthy in the lineup, so expect him to start getting a few more touches.
I think
he's still on my bench in fantasy. I don't trust him yet, so I wouldn't start him yet.
It's time to
definitely don't start him yet.
It's time to just admit that Baker Mayfield stinks.
It's time to admit that Baker Mayfield is a bust.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Like the Pat McAfee show would typically do when somebody passes away or someone's career ends. Let's just have a moment of silence for Baker Mayfield's career. Thank you, Baker.
Thank you.
Thank you, Baker.
Thank you.
Thank you, Baker,
Thank you,
for everything that you did for the Browns family, giving them a playoff win, giving them a playoff.
Thank you for all your commercials.
Oh, because
Shout
Hulu has live sports.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you,
And
Baker.
other than that, thank you for disappointing Browns fans.
Again. All right, that was good, huh?
Yeah.
Is that a good moment of silence?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Baker. With that being said, taking the Panthers. I mean, no, I'm taking the Niners there.
Oh man.
All right, man. That's all we got. JB, you got any
Yeah.
fantasy advice for the crew?
Fantasy advice. No.
No,
I just
nothing.
I
Jamal
got-
Williams is the guy today in fantasy.
Jamal Williams,
Jamal
absolutely.
Williams.
I think he's the guy. He's the guy till DeAndre Swift comes back. But I think I would still keep him as a guy because he gets all the goal line touches.
Yeah.
He gets all the goal
Jamal
line touches,
Williams.
and that's the number 2 scoring offense in the league right now. Yeah, absolutely.
Jamal Williams and Najee Harris to me are going to probably be your best backs going into today.
I don't know about Najee. That's a little iffy.
I
don't
think
know.
with the weapons that they're missing, I guess they are going into Buffalo, so that's kind of makes it a.
I wouldn't lock in
Intense
Najee,
money,
but I mean, if you feel good enough about it, then go for it.
All right, boys. Well, that's the show. Shout out to Speaking Out Loud, Raw. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me,
Appreciate you,
my
Jay.
sir.
Thanks for coming. It's been a hell of a show. It's been an honor being y'all's champion. I will be the champion again next week and the
There you
week
are.
after. Next week we will have Kevin Kelly. Kevin Kelly has put in his pick, so he will be a part of the wheel as well next week. So let's see how he does. Let's see how he matches up against the greatest
Oh,
ever. And this is Speaking Out Loud. Appreciate y'all watching.
Enjoy the mag, man.